Hello and welcome to the day three of India Global Education and Skill Summit, hosted by the Government of Telangana, College Education and Technical Education Department, and organized by Indie Global Media Network. Engaging powerful minds and empowering transformation is the idea behind this 3 day mega virtual summit, which has been participated and joined by over 100 leaders in the education, skill, and governance space from across the country and globe. In last 2 days and this morning, we had several amazing power-packed session with speakers from various well-known universities and institutions, National Institution of Technology, IITs, uh, directors of these institutions have joined us, and also there were technical presentation. Just to give you an idea of the inaugural session, which was amazing yesterday morning. It was participated by Honorable Secretary of Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India, Sri Rajesh Agarwal, and also by Dr. Anil Sahasrabudhe, who is the chairman for All India Council for Technical Education. Uh, and we had state representations from across the country, government of Andhra Pradesh, government of Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, and several other states joined us from the state representing the skill and education department and also the industries department. So now we are joined by a special guest, a well-known name in the space of education with rich experience in imparting quality education. He is Dr. JVR Ravindra, Principal for Vardhman College of Engineering in Telangana. Thank you very much, Dr. Ravindra, for joining us. Uh, we
Thank
would
you.
like to hear from you, and we would request you to present the best practices innovation that's been taken up or being practiced as a culture in Vardhaman College of Engineering. I would also and my team would congratulate for your presence in National Institutional Ranking Framework. We would like to hear from you. Over to you.
So thank you very much for this great opportunity to exhibit our best practices as well as CIE activities, what exactly we are doing at Vardhaman. And once again, I thank all the members of India Global Education and Skill Summit people, and I also welcome all the other participants, viewers, media, and other dignitaries. So I have a presentation, so let me share the presentation here. So, sir, can you see my presentation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So once again, thank you. I'll just share the best practices and some activities that we have conducted at Vardhaman College. So before I just begin, I just would like to introduce our management, who are the pillars of this institute. Dr. Vijayendra Reddy sir, by profession, he is a orthopedist, and his brother T. Upendra Reddy garu, and vice chairman Rashek Reddy garu, and treasurer Prabhakar Reddy sir. And see, the best practices normally comes with a strong vision and mission statements, and we have a very strong vision and mission statements here, and we would like to be our institute a pioneer institute in the leader in engineering education to address the societal needs through education and practice. Addressing the societal needs is very, very important nowadays, because the students should really understand what how do we help the society. Though we have a lot of education, but if we don't have such kind of the ability to help the society, sometimes the education is completely collapsed. but we just would like to really bring that through our education as well as practice. And to do this, we brought four mission statements, and they are completely aligned with our best practices. And we would like to really do a student-centric methods rather than teacher-centric methods here or faculty-centric methods. And we want our students to be job providers rather than job seekers. So to do that, we would like to really enhance their professional as well as entrepreneur skills. As I said just now, I would like to really train our students to meet the dynamic needs of the society, and we would also bring the research as a part of their curriculum. So actually, we are very successful in bringing that. So I just would like to really say that we have four best practices, and before I start explaining these best practices, I just would like to really tell you that. Uh, we we really need some time to look at their outcomes. Okay, that I mean to say that suppose if you start any best practice here, it requires actually one batch to really observe the outcomes. To put it in a simple way, starting a best practice today, tomorrow you can't really see the results. So therefore, we should have a lot of patience when we start these kind of the practices. The first one is engineering projects in community services, which we call it as abbreviated as EPICS. And we brought this engineering projects into the curriculum of all branches. It's not that it's only for mechanical or civil, but it is for all students. And these practices or these engineering projects normally done for the first year students. And we have an MOU with Purdue University, and we have given 4 credits to that, and competency development cell. So um, people always say that even like professors and everybody accepts that there is a large gap between industry and academia. So to fulfill this to fill this particular gap between industry and academia, we always interact with the industry, and whatever the industry needs, such kind of those things normally we will try to teach in their uh, in the classrooms, but may not be fit in the curriculum, but outside of the curriculum we can do it. So that's where the CDC cell or CDC will come into the existence. And inculcating the social responsibility, this is also very very important. And innovative teaching to achieve program outcomes, because normally all the best practices should be really aligned with the program outcomes designed by the NBA. And to explain those best practices in detail, so let me just quickly give some institutional achievements that actually what we had. ACT approved college, and recently we have received the highest grade by NAC A++ with 3.58 CGPA, and all the UG programs are accredited by NBA, and UGC autonomous status we have till 2030-31, and NIRF rank 141 this year in 2021, and affiliate to JNTU, and IRA ranking, outstanding student branch in IEEE, and friend of IEEE award, and all these things. And we do have some recognitions by UGC and MSME business incubators and all other uh, things. And we have a JN2H research center uh, for CSC, EC, as well as for mechanical. Right. So this is what actually I was talking about. One of the best practice that we had it. So it's a unique program in which teams of undergraduate are designing, building, and deploying the real systems for society. And the every project that we take up here should really address the societal needs. Uh, it is absolutely not for the academics kind of thing. Recently, we have really designed the students the first prototype of automatic drainage cleaning system. It's actually this video is a you we can watch in YouTube, but this video is almost some 3 minutes, so I don't want to really play that. So it automatically cleans the drainage system, and the students of EC students have really built this. And this is a veggie compositor. This is a vegetable compositor and renewable energy sources for smart house for poor people, and prototype of the Telangana ambulance project. This is given by GHMC commissioner. Okay, I'm not playing that. Um, Apart from that, there are some student-centric methods. That the first one is experiential learning, which is nothing but the project-based. So learning by doing nano projects, micro projects, mini projects, major projects, and internships and case studies. So this is one best practice that we brought it into the curriculum. And participative learning, which is nothing but the flipped classroom, group discussions, debates, and problem based learning, as well as activity based learning. And these things will really help students to improve themselves in daily activities. And the second one is the mentoring system. Actually, the other point, what normally we miss is mentoring the students. Okay, so we have to really touch the needs of the student, and we have to really guide the students in which direction they would like to go. And in that particular direction, we have to really help the students to achieve those goals. And we always follow either 1 is to 15 and 1 is to 20, and the faculty will always interact with students in this particular uh, point. And student support and progression. So this will be taken care by the CDC, training and placement cell. So we have some categories of the courses that normally we conduct in the first year, second, third, as well as in the final year. Okay, so we also go for the company specific training, wherein whatever the company needs, such kind of the training will be given by the CDC. So this is exclusively tailor made, training program to the students apart from the academics. So that's what I have. I started my talk by saying the uh, gap between industry and academia. So there are some evidence for the success. That's what I said. We just have to really wait for at least 2 to 3 years to look at the success of the things what actually we started at. Okay, so IoT based smart dustbin that is approved by the GHMC, where we have the GHMC. People have really appreciated when we implemented that IoT based smart dustbin. So these are the some training programs that we have conducted around our college. And that's what I said about the competency development cell, which always nurtured the students in various aspects of the uh, you know abilities, right? And I just would like to talk about little on the placements. And there is a huge graph, I mean increment in the graph, right, from 14 to 2021 in terms of the placements by this CDC cell. The the last one is motivating the startups. And I also said that the students should be the job providers rather than the job seekers. So we always encourage our students to start the new ventures. Probably even we have the space at Vardhman College, and if any student is willing to go with some kind of the startup, and we are encouraging them through this Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. So we have the CAE cell, and we also encourage the students to do that, and we give a lot of training in terms of the ideation camps, business plan development, boot camps, pitching boot camps, and a lot of things, right? And we have established pre-incubated centers, and that's what we call it as a V Hub, Vardhaman Hub, Private Limited, registered under Section 8. Okay, successfully adopted NISP policy and active member in IAC as well as business incubator. And the last one, probably I just would like to really say that Vardhaman satellite. So by 2022, actually, we have to achieve this in 2022, and we started this in 2018. But unfortunately, we never expected that this kind of the pandemic situations will arise in 2018. But because of that, this particular program got delayed for another 2 years. Otherwise, by this time, we would have really built at least the prototype of the satellite, but still we are in the process of doing it. So it's a Indo-Israel Space Technology Leadership Program, and uh, the main objective of this is to participate in the designing of the satellites. And this is also a multidisciplinary work. It's not that only ECE students will participate, but uh, all the branches, all the programs are the part of it. Okay, and we have achieved this through running some add-on courses which are not in the part of the curriculum, and we have taken the help from DRDO scientists as well as ISRO scientists. They have they helped us in designing this particular coursework as well as the practical, and the government of India has funded for this particular project. So that's all from my side, sir. So thank you very much for this great opportunity to address all of you on this particular platform. And over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sarkar. We are glad to see all the work and the effort and the energy that is going in Vardhman College of Engineering. Those who are witnessing over more than 700 delegates who have joined us from across the country and globe are witnessing this live presentation, the kind of ecosystem that's been created in the Vardhman College of Engineering campus. I'm sure that's the reason the so many achievements have come to your college. It's not just
Thank you.
yeah. We would that's an amazing would have happened only through a visionary approach in imparting quality education, experiential learning, and interactive systems in the college. With this, on behalf of the Collegiate Education, Government of Telangana, and also Indie Global Media Network, as a token of appreciation and a gesture, we would like to present a speaker certificate to Dr. JVR Ravindra, Principal for Vardhman College of Engineering, Hyderabad, Telangana.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.